Good afternoon, friends and family. This is Walk Right Flight joining in from Midtown, Manhattan, New York City. Today is March 9th, 2023, and the time is around 5:40 p.m. local time, with the temperature of, let's see, 45 degrees Fahrenheit, according to that little sign up there on Pix 11, New York City. That is where Pix 11 is located. That's their studio, that building right there on East 42nd. East 42nd and 2nd Avenue. That is where it's located. Okay, let's see. Who do we have here so far? Terry T, greetings to you. Mike D. Jordy from Macedonia. I see Cami G, greetings to you as well. Barb Filer, greetings all the way in New Hampshire. I see Tahisha Goodman, greetings to you as well. Tanya Sotelo, hello, hello. Is it still snowing in Canada? Because, you know, I don't want to make you jealous or anything, but as you can see, we have clear blue skies, 40s weather. Look at this. Look how beautiful the skies are here in New York City. No, not even clouds, my friend. See how beautiful it is? Oh yeah, all the snow has been shipped to Canada. Greetings to you, Yvette Vlogs. Directress Lady Tucker, greetings to you. I'm doing all right. It's been a long day, but you know, here I am. We got to do the walk-in. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Did you get checked? Greetings to you, Stefan Schefter. Greetings to you. I see gluten-free as well. Hello, hello. I see Leonardo Lucia. Greetings. Hello, everyone. Nice to see live the city that I love, New York. Good afternoon to all of you. How are you? I'm fine. I'm happy, and I'm Italian. Greetings to you. We're doing all right, my friend. We're doing okay. And I see Lydia Ayu from Australia. Are you drinking a schooner? Are you having a schooner? I see Silvana Amatos, greetings to you as well. Mark Yasumatsu, all the way in the Bay. I see Tracy as well, greetings, hello to you. Who did I miss? I missed Corvette Girl, greetings to you. I missed Monica E as well, hello Monica E. I see Human Hysteria as well, greetings. Mark Yasumatsu, I did see that. I did see that you guys are waiting for some heavy rains. That's so crazy. I don't know what's going on in California, but snow, heavy rains, and then snow, heavy rains again. It's crazy. Jonas is saying here in Germany, it snows a lot. Where in Germany are you located? Does it snow a lot in Berlin, Frankfurt, or maybe up in the mountains? Directress Lady Tucker is saying, I'm still in a little pain. My appointment is tomorrow morning. Thanks for asking. Oh, you should have gone to the emergency room if you have those symptoms. You should have just walked into the emergency room. And I see Alex and Cindy Mondelli as well. Greetings to both of you. I see Jose Paulo Archetti Conrado from Brazil. Are you Italian, Jose? How you doing? Everybody's happy today because the weather's good. Okay, so the place that I wanted to take you guys yesterday is closed again for another private event. So unfortunately, we're not going to be going there possibly until next week. So, to those who have been waiting for that special place, you're gonna have to wait until next week because they're closed for the next few days apparently. And you know, they told me like, hey, you know, if we are done with the event that we're holding, then we'll let you in for a couple of hours. But it turned out they extended the party to like until 7 or 8 p.m. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait. Greetings to you, Bighorn MT. Hello. What's the weather like in Florida, my friend? What is it like? Excuse me. What is it like? All right. So we're back to the same neighborhood again. We're gonna check out, you know, different things, and then head to the busy, chaotic part of New York City. It's rush hour time, so everybody's rushing home to their friends, family, or just hanging out with co-workers. So over here in this neighborhood, you'll see a lot of diplomatic license plates, consular plates, obviously because the United Nations is right there at a distance. And also, you have a lot of UN missions in the neighborhood. Let's see, I think that mission is Myanmar, Malaysia. What's the flag? Okay, yeah, that's Malaysia. All right, so this is the permanent mission of Malaysia to the United Nations. This is what I love about New York. You can find the people from every part of the world in one city. That means you're gonna have cuisines from different parts of the world in the city. You get introduced to different cultures, different cuisines, different history. It's beautiful. Okay, who do we have? Najuma Brown, greetings to you, all the way in Long Island. Greetings. And I also see Stefano from London. How you doing? We have somebody from London. Sorry. All the way in London. Very clean city. My friend, only this part is clean. Certain parts are very clean, but to the most part, no, New York City is not clean. New York City is not clean at all. Greetings to you, Gregory Kelly. See, families taking pictures right in front of the UN. That, my friends, is the UN compound. That is the UN building. Pretty much that area, that building, where that building sits, is a sovereign entity. No US security apparatus can just walk into that building. Anyone from the US administration would have to get a permission to walk inside that building. And it doesn't matter if it's FBI, US Marshals, NYPD, you name it. Yvette Vlogs is saying New York City definitely not clean. That's a fact. That is true. Although, you know, certain parts are, you know, relatively clean, nice. You know, there's certain parts that are really, you know, up to standards. But yeah, so to the most part, no. Now, let's see, where are we? We are on UN Way. And that's First Avenue right there. That street, that main street right there is First Avenue. Greetings to you, Anna Kovac. I see you as well. Greetings. OT6, how you doing? Valerie Rogers, greetings to you. Susan Wilson. And we also have Chitochi TV. Birmingham Close-Up, how you doing, my friend? Hello to you. Bighorn MT is saying, just heard the news that the place is closed again. The Kardashians engine shut down Disney World for a weekend. My friend had tickets to go and they canceled. What do you mean? Like, so the Kardashian family rented out the entire Disney World in Florida? I didn't even know you could do that. Are you serious? So they rented out the whole thing? Unbelievable. All right, so we are standing at UN Way, and those flags that you're seeing, the blue ones, those are the flag of the UN. That is the flag of the UN, the flag of the US. At a distance, we have the Chrysler Building. Behind that, we have Summit One Vanderbilt. Yeah, they have money and it's Disney for you, I see. So literally you can rent the entire Disney, not even like a section, not even a part of Disney, like the entire, wow. Well, I guess when you're a billionaire, you don't want to rent just a section, right? You want to make sure that no average commoners get in the way, right? Interesting. The whole park. Wow. Well. Interesting. I wish the flags were up at the UN, but unfortunately no. Unfortunately no. So we are on East 43rd Street, and that building right there, that white building, that is where the General Assembly happens. All the leaders from around the world, they meet up at that building right there. That is the General Assembly building, and to the right is the main building of the United Nations headquarters. One of the headquarters. The main one is this one, and the other one is in Geneva. Who do we have here? Who do we have here? I keep forgetting. Oh, Brunei. Jeez. This is the permanent mission of Brunei, Darussalam, to the United Nations. The small nation of Brunei. I think the leader of Brunei is one of the wealthiest people in the world, right? Apparently he has hundreds of cars, specifically Rolls-Royce. He is obsessed with Rolls-Royces. Anyway, there's some interesting art right here. Can you tour the UN? Yes, you can. You have to make an appointment. They stopped it for some time because of COVID, but I think they resumed it. And if you wanted to, you can book in advance and yeah, get a tour. And it's beautiful. I've done it a couple of times, and I also had a chance to shadow a few missions as part of my school, as part of my experience. And I had a chance to go inside this building and also inside the UN and shadow a few officials. And one of the officials that I shadowed for a week was actually, can you guess? Can you guess which mission I shadowed for a week? It was a coincidence though, it wasn't planned or anything. Can you guess which mission I shadowed, or which country's officials I shadowed? And here we have the US mission to the United Nations, right in front of the UN. Gregory Kelly is saying would love to see General Assembly meeting. It's a great experience, certainly. And then here we have the inside of the mission, and we got the official seal, and let's see, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and is that Secretary Blinken? I think that's Blinken at a distance. England, absolutely. I shadowed the English mission, the UK. England, UK. It was a great experience. It was a coincidence though. Alright, so this is the other entrance to the United Nations mission, or to the US mission to the United Nations. So this entire building right there. And then you have NYPD right outside. I would highly recommend that you take a tour of the United Nations. It's a great experience. And that's the visitor center right there to the corner. On the corner, right there. You can't just walk inside this building. Obviously, you need a pass. You need a whole lot of things to get inside this building. But at least, you know, to the visitor center, if you have an appointment, if you set up a tour, then you can get in and take a tour of the building with a tour guide, with their official tour guide. Staff and delegates only, so that means there's an event going on today. And this is what it looks like. All the affiliates, temporary pass and everything, you know, that's how you get in. So the place that I wanted to show you, I think it's closed because, you know, there's some type of event going on, and I'm seeing a lot of people with their official pass and everything. So that means there is an event going on. Najimo Brown is asking, do you know why the flags are not flying at the UN? I think they normally put up the flags for official meetings, like the UN General Assembly meeting, when the leaders are here. When there's like a high level meeting, they used to just put them up all the time, but I think nowadays they only put them up whenever there's a high level meeting. Jimmy and Mary McSweeney, how you doing, all the way in Ireland, is asking, is the twisted gun still there at the UN? Yes, it is. It should be down here. It should be down somewhere this way. Alright, should be behind that building. Yes, it is still here. Absolutely. And there's a beautiful park at the back of the building. Very nice garden. Definitely worth visiting. Oh yeah, with no, I mean, you can, certain parts you can take pictures and videos and stuff at Potke. But yeah, the way, you know, like if the way I'm doing it right now, carrying a camera, it makes them feel uncomfortable. No, you can't do it. And that's, you know, as I was walking, you know, I can tell the security guards are just looking at me, you know, making sure everything is okay. So yeah, you can tell, like even from a distance, they were looking at me. Anyway, so this building right here is the Turkish mission to the United Nations. This beautiful building right there is the mission of Turkey to the United Nations. And then behind that is Saudi Arabia. Yalla habibi. Yeah, bring their best cars, vehicles, ways of transportation, you know. Whenever they go to other countries, they bring the best vehicles they have. And best believe it's gonna be some fancy cars, always. Anyway. Beautiful building though. Beautiful building all out. This is beautiful, right? Natasha, do you agree? And they have a prime location too. Look how close they are to the United Nations, literally walking distance. And they got the entire building all the way, pretty much a third of the block. And all the diplomatic cars are nearby, as you can see, both for the US, other countries. It's pretty cool. I like this environment. I love it. And you have some really nice apartments like this one right here, 50 United Nations Plaza. where all the diplomats and dignitaries live or come to stay whenever they're here for meetings. A lot of good stuff. I love this neighborhood. And sometimes you might be lucky and you might be able to run into a government official from another country. And then here is the permanent mission of Venezuela. República Bolivariana de Venezuela. But I think it's been closed for ages. It's been empty. Why? I haven't seen anybody coming in or out. Anyway, that's a little bit of Turtle Bay. Parts that I was not able to show you or that I did not show you yesterday. Whoever said New York City is clean? That's what it looks like. Greetings to you, Abix girl. Greetings. And we have Gennaro Carliel from Brazil. Greetings, Andy. And then over here we have the mission of, I believe this is Kuwait. This is the Kuwaiti mission. Greetings to you, Adriana Rodriguez. Greetings. Chito Chi TV is saying, oh, there's a lot of trash. Yep. You have not even seen the worst of it, my friend. This area is considered relatively clean. It's not even considered to be bad at all, because it certainly gets worse, my friend. Kalopi Band is saying it looks empty. Well, certainly it's not as busy and crowded as it used to be, but still not as bad as it was during lockdown and even afterwards, because a lot of people who worked for the UN were working from home for the longest time. Even when everybody was returning back to the office, people at the UN were still working from home. All right, for our UK friends, for our friends in England, so this place right here is a Walgreens, and it's like Boots. You know how you guys have Boots. So that one is our Boots, and it's called Walgreens. Walgreens Dwayne Reed. Abix girl is saying you have to put your garbage out early. That is correct, but I think that system is going to be changed pretty soon. You can only put it out right before pickup. Anyway, there's another Matto Espresso right there. As you know, Matto Espresso is in every part of the city. And then we have another pizza spot for Henry. There you go, La Trattoria Pizzeria. This is Matto Espresso. I've never been inside this location, but you guys know I love Matto Espresso. And by the way, Matto Espresso is kosher. So if you're keeping kosher and want to get some coffee and bakeries that are kosher, I would recommend Matto Espresso. Greetings to you, Enrique Gonzalez. Hello, looking from Puerto Rico. Nice. What's the weather like in Puerto Rico? I'm not going to be that jealous though, even if you say 60s, 70s, because Right now, New York City, it's not bad at all. We can't complain. The weather has been good, no snow, nothing crazy, you know, a bit windy at times, you know, on certain days, but to the most part, it's okay. And then here is the permanent mission of Nigeria in West Africa. This building, this prime location right here, is the permanent mission of Nigeria to the United Nations. And then Egypt is right there in the corner. Abdurrahman Adel, Habibi. That's Misriya, Egypt. Egypt is right there. They sometimes have like security guards waiting outside and standing outside just checking on everybody that's passing by. But not so much these days. And friends and family, I want to say thank you to, I want to take this opportunity before I forget. I want to say thank you to Judith Hinton for supporting the channel via PayPal. Thank you so much. Thank you for making today's stream possible. Thank you so much, Judith Hinton, for supporting via PayPal. Chitoshi TV, yes, we have Hallmark. We have Hallmark everywhere in the city. Hallmark is thriving, my friend. They're like pushing holidays earlier and earlier every single year and making bank. All right, so one of my favorite cafe slash bakery is this place right here, Remy. It's a flower shop and it's also a coffee shop. Oh, now they have a tiramisu latte, huh? Well. That's fancy. Ooh, are they closed? Ah, they're open, yes. Yes. Let me show you what it looks like. They have all kinds of plants that you can buy. Little, big, everything. Everything is natural, by the way. It's not one of those plastic ones. So yeah, you can have your coffee, enjoy a little garden here. Apparently now they have a tiramisu latte. This is a coffee shop, my friends. This is what a coffee shop looks like in New York. Well, not all of them, but there's a few of these in the city, throughout the city. Super calming, right? Super beautiful. Yeah, so it's a good business idea where you combine flower shop with a coffee shop, and the coffee here is really good, by the way. So, you know, if you have some work, you know, if you want to study, if you just want to be alone, you want to hang out with, you know, your best friend, I don't know, just to chill, this is a great location. Just wanted to give you guys an idea. The name is Remy Flower and Coffee. There's a few places like this in this city. I think I've shown you most of them. At least 4 or 5. Marhaba Abdurrahman Adel. We just passed an Egyptian mission. An Egyptian place. And nice soothing music, right? That's like my kind of place. I love it. Very calm, very peaceful. You know, not a lot of rowdiness, you know. People with, you know, talking at a normal voice level. You know, no alcohol. It's perfect. I love that type of place. And we have another coffee shop here, which has been closed for ages though. Unfortunately, this is Ground Central. They have a few locations, and for some reason I haven't. Oh, it's open. Hey, it was closed for a very long time, but it's open. Del Real is saying, seems like you've shown us another location a long while ago. Nice. Yes. A different company and at a different location. That is correct. That is very, very, very correct. I'm doing my best to show you all the hidden gems in the city. All the best parts of the city. Aside from the obvious, tourist attraction sites. Rahman, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Another day. Another day, my friend. Adriana Rodriguez. So it is located on 2nd Avenue. Remy Flowers located on 2nd Avenue. Okay, let's cross. Let's cross. This is New York. We're stopping at a traffic light. Chitochi TV. Yes, you have to be really careful in New York when you cross the street. That is correct. Thank you for that. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you have the right of way, if the pedestrian sign is on. New Yorkers don't care. Bikers could hit you, cars could hit you, anything. And then here we have the headquarters of Pfizer. You guys might know a thing or two about Pfizer. This is the headquarters, the international headquarters of Pfizer. This entire building right here is Pfizer. Pfizer Pharmaceuticals. Abdurrahman Adel. So it's not the embassy, but it's the permanent mission of Egypt to the United Nations. So all the embassies in the U.S. are in Washington, D.C. But here we have the consulates, we have the permanent mission to the United Nations, and yeah, so some consulate offices. That's it. And all the consulate offices are in major cities: New York, San Francisco, LA, Chicago. And sometimes it also depends on if there's, a big Egyptian community, say in Kentucky, then they might open a mission in Kentucky. But it's mostly in big cities. But yeah, the official embassies are all located in Washington, D.C. at the Capitol. That's the general rule. OT Sings is saying these streets look like streets in Paris. Really? Good evening to you, Roxanne Robles. Greetings. I see Daryl as well. Greetings to you, Daryl. Okay, so now we are approaching 3rd Avenue. They also sell flowers at Remy. That is correct. That is correct. So I believe their main business comes from, selling flowers. That's what it is. But they have they had the genius idea of combining coffee with flowers. They added another business, running 2 businesses at the same time in the same place, which is very smart. In New York City, you gotta stand out. You gotta stand out because everybody is doing the same thing that you're doing. So you gotta stand out. You gotta find a way to be unique. Maggie is saying cherry blossoms are predicted to bloom earlier this year due to the mild New York weather. I see. Well, I guess we're gonna be there then. We're gonna be at Central Park. Daryl is asking, any coffee and pastry today, Rob? Not right now. But I would love to though, maybe towards the end. Maybe. Greetings to you, Joseph Taylor. Hello, I see Julio as well. Excellent places to have a good coffee on that avenue. Nice. It's not the best place for people watching. Maybe I'll take you to some places that are great for people watching, you know. People watching in New York. But yeah, that place is really nice. It's very, you know, it's a very calming place. Soothing music all the time. You know, people are not speaking loudly. You know, you can focus on your work, just sort of relax, you know, listen to your own music, you know, drink your coffee. I like those kind of places. I enjoy that type of place. Excuse me. Without chaos, you know. Sometimes you want to step away from all this craziness here in the city for as long as possible. Thank you so much, Michelle Suzanne Cote. Thank you very much. Abdurrahman Adel is saying, yeah, like part of headquarters Egyptian embassy, right? Yes. So the main embassy is in DC. And here we have permanent missions to the United Nations and also consulates. Consulates are kind of like, they're kind of like embassies, but they don't have the full authority like an embassy. Embassies have way more authority than consulates. Alright, and here we have the Capitol Grill. One of the best places for American food. With great ambiance, great food, great service, and a slightly expensive prices, of course. I'm going to show you something cool right here. Right here. Christina Caruth is saying, I stay away from the craziness of Manhattan at Jamaica Bay Wildlife Refuge at Broad Channel. Nice. I do the same, you know, for as long as possible, whenever possible, just step away from the craziness, because it's not always great to be, you know, in this type of environment. Some people thrive, you know, in this chaos and this craziness, and when it's quiet and calm, they don't like it. I have friends like that, you know, who don't like it when it's quiet. They would rather see and hear, you know, all these crazy things going on at the same time. But for me, I need to have a balance. I need to do a little bit of chaos and calm, you know, especially when I go home. Oh man, I need an absolute quietness. Absolute calm. I don't like doing crazy things and chaos whenever I'm at home. Bighorn MT is saying, I need some balance also. In what part of Florida do you live in? Sam Garcia, how are you doing? Yes, this is rush hour time, my friend. Yeah. This is rush hour time. Barb Weiler is saying, I ate there in October of 2021. How was the food? How was the service? John Burke, greetings to you. Jacqueline Renee, greetings to you. I see Joseph Taylor, how you doing? Joseph Taylor is saying, Rob, my hometown in New Haven, Connecticut has an Ecuadorian consulate. I see. So that means there's a big Ecuadorian community in that neighborhood. Usually that's That's why they open up the consulates. If they have a good reason to open a consulate in smaller cities, they do it. But normally, it's in big cities. Everything was great. I see. See? I got another confirmation. The Capitol Grill is a good spot to eat. And I had a chance to experience the Capitol Grill in DC as well, in Seattle. I would recommend it. You can find them. It's a great experience. Greg Spow, thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Greg Spow, thank you for the continued support, my friend. We appreciate you. Greg Spow, all the way in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I need my coffee. I need my espresso. I used to live in Miami, but moved further north to West Palm Beach, so I went from too much to too little. I see. Miami is a party town, I hear. If you're not partying, if you're not out on the beach, not so much to do, huh? This is definitely a good time to see New York. The energy, the vibes, the people, the fashion, the cars, the buildings, the lifestyle, everything. Bighorn MT is saying, I work in a hospital. It can be chaotic sometimes. Oh, I see. That's a different world. It's probably busy all the time, right? Oh, hey, he got a whistle. NYPD got a whistle. Excuse me. And like, keep going. Oh, this is not NYPD. This is just Grand Central Police. This is the Grand Central Station Security. You know, one thing that I'm noticing a lot of people from Europe on vacation. How many times do you guys get vacations, man? I have been seeing a lot of people from France. What's going on in France? Are you guys on a holiday? I have seen a lot of people from France lately. I've been seeing a lot of people from France lately. You guys do take a good amount of vacation every year, huh? Not the 2 weeks that we get. Speaking of France, we have Épicerie Boulard. This one is a good place for some pastries. Not so much for coffee, not so much for a lot of things, but they do have some decent bakeries. Ah, spring break. It could be. Ah, good point, Adriana. Spring break. Makes sense. I guess people in the office take spring break too, maybe? SLC. Greetings. All the way in Trinidad and Tobago. Daryl Yannick is saying 4 to 8 weeks vacation for Europeans. That's nice. Deja vu, happy birthday to you. 20 to 30 vacation days in Germany, I see. Many more than US. Europe has better labor laws than USA. And I see that, people in France are protesting right now, right? Almost 1 million people are out on the streets protesting the new pension, what's the word I'm looking for? Pension age changes. changing the retirement age from like 62 to 64, I believe. And people are out on the streets protesting. Almost 1 million people went out to the streets in Paris. Avix Girl is saying New York City is expecting 55 million visitors by December 31st. Interesting. That's a lot. Well, good for the city because the city could use it. The city thrives on tourism and visitors, so that's good. Retirement age. Yes, the government is planning to raise the retirement age from 62 to 64, and people are not happy about that. People of France are protesting about it. They do not accept the changes. They are not happy about it. I call it pension amendment. But basically, the government wants people to work a little longer. Ed Boat K is saying we are getting a foot of snow here tomorrow in western New York. Phil says though all the snow and harsh weather stayed in upstate New York or Canada. It looks like. Latanya Tucker, thank you so much for the reminder. Yes, friends, if you want to see more of these streams, if you want to see these streams often, make sure to take a few seconds and click on the thumbs up sign and share with one of your friends via text message, Twitter, Facebook, anything, Instagram. That is one way you can support the channel. So take a few seconds. If you have enjoyed the walk in New York so far, make sure to give a thumbs up, give a like. They have taxis. All right, so this is the ferry bus. I think I've mentioned this one a couple of times, but I'm gonna go ahead and mention it again anyway. This is the ferry bus, which you can take for free to and from a specific location in the city to a free. If you have a ticket, you can just show the ticket, sit inside, and they will take you to a ferry terminal. Let's say you want to take to Brooklyn. They'll take you from a train station, in front of a train station or a certain part of the city, main avenues of the city, to a ferry terminal. So if you see one of those buses and if you have a ticket for a ferry or got out of a ferry or, took a ferry, then you can take this bus to a train station for free. It's part of the service. Greetings to you, Susan CC. Latanya Tucker, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the continued support for the channel. Thank you so much. And thank you for the continued support via PayPal as well. Thank you, Latanya Tucker in Michigan. Anderson from Brazil. Greetings to you, Anderson. Sam Garcia, are you going to bed already? You have a good night. Yes, so if you see one of those buses, if it stops, then yeah, just get in. That is assuming that you're going to take the ferry or got off a ferry or, Usually they wait in front of a ferry station, or ferry terminal, I should say. They'll wait for you, and depending on to which part of Manhattan you go to, you can take one of those buses. They go to different parts, and then, you know, from wherever they drop you off, you can take the train and go to your final destination. Oh, look at the Empire State Building. Looking all beautiful and everything. Abdullahi, greetings. Have a good night, Sam. So yeah, the time is 6:27 p.m. Mark Yasumatsu saying, don't forget to spring forward 1 hour this weekend. Definitely. It's on the 12th, right? And then soon it's gonna be spring. It's gonna be beautiful. The days are gonna be longer. There's gonna be a lot of activities in New York. Beautiful days ahead. No more cold, windy days. It's gonna be fabulous. We're all gonna live happily ever after. Well, for the season. Until summertime, and then summertime we're gonna be cooking. It's gonna be too hot here in New York. All right, it looks like no more rink, because, you know, spring is coming up. They are removing all the holiday market stuff. They're removing the rink and everything, you see? It's gonna be turned into the park that it is. It's gonna take them a few days, but they will soon remove everything that you're seeing right in front of you, and it will be back to being the regular Bryant Park. And then they're gonna have movies here, free movie showings. You can come here, you know, on, you know, warm days. You can watch movies for free, you know, bring your blanket, whatever, duvet. Bring some snacks and watch your movies on a large screen with everybody else. And Adriana Rodriguez, I know you like this one. Lucas Mendes Bianchini from Brazil. Nice. We have a lot of people from Brazil today. Greetings to you, Melanie from Bavaria. Bavaria, where? In Germany? Susan CC is saying, been 5 times to New York City during winter. Looking forward to spring or summer this year. Oh yeah, you gotta switch it up. You gotta switch it up a little bit. That way you can get a better understanding and feel of New York City. I honestly don't recommend New York City in the summertime, especially July and August. Woo! The end of June, July, and August. Whoa. Unless you like hot weather, no bueno. No bueno. Restaurant here. This is Bryant Park. Okay. Oh, I learned something about Chipotle that made me uncomfortable. Apparently at Chipotle, sometimes if they have a lot of leftover, they don't sell, they keep it for the next day. And it doesn't matter how good it is or how fresh it is or whatever. Isn't Chipotle the one that gets a lot of what do you call it? Strikes for salmonella and E. coli and all that kind of stuff, all that craziness. So apparently, there's a lot of crazy things going on at Chipotle. I've never been a big fan, so I'm not worried. But I figured I'd let you know. Yeah, they see the thing is, some companies, it pisses me off that, oh, my bad for that word. They don't want to donate food. They don't want to give food at a discount at the end of the day. They would rather throw it out or keep it for, a few days, which sometimes is not a good idea. You put food out, it comes in contact with so many things. And then you keep it for the next day, and then the next day, all that stuff. No, I don't think so, Adriana. I don't think so. That might have made some changes, but you know how many times we hear in the news about E. coli, salmonella outbreak, and it's usually linked to Chipotle.
Yes, sir. That's what you say.
Yeah, sometimes it's traced back to farms and processing plants and so on. But there's also a good number of times where it is connected to Chipotle. Chitochi TV, thank you for joining membership, my friend. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Or you can do one of these where you could just sit under bright light, enjoy some time with friends and family and your pets. Yeah, so come come springtime, this place is gonna be fully packed and crowded and busy and everything. Lucas is asking, will it be cold next month in New York? Hopefully not. It's supposed to be spring, so hopefully not. Hopefully it will be in the 50s, 60s every day, and life is going to be fantastic. It's going to be wonderful. It's gonna feel like Florida out here. It's gonna feel like Miami. Humanist area. This is Bryant Park. Remember Friends? The show, the sitcom? Remember the opening part of Friends? Remember that water fountain? I know it's gonna be this way. Greetings to you, Maria Scholl, Cynthia Ava. This is Bryant Park, my friend. This is Bryant Park in Midtown Manhattan on West 41st Street. And everybody is just leaving work, as you can see. Rushing home, rushing to get some food, hang out with friends, go to family. Emma Montana is saying cute puppy. Right? Felipe Azamor, greetings from Brazil. We have a lot of people from Brazil today. That's cool. Adriana is saying it's better to cook at home. I agree. Jacqueline Renee is asking, how many steps have you taken? I have no idea. Right at this point, I have no idea. I can check it later and can let you know tomorrow. Oh, that reminds me. Remember we talked about how Macy's claims to be the largest department store in the world? Remember that conversation? Remember that conversation, friends? So I looked it up, and Macy's is not the world's largest department store. I knew it wasn't. I knew they were just claiming that, that title they had from maybe a case. The biggest or the largest department store in the world is located in Busan, South Korea. Shengye Gutiérrez in a place called, the department store is called Shengye, and it's in Busan, South Korea. It is 3.16 million square feet. That's the size. So, Macy's is definitely the largest department store in the US, but not in the world. It lost that title in 2008. And according to the Guinness Book of World Records, the biggest or the largest department store in the world is located in Busan, South Korea. The name is Shengye, and it's in Kutam City. Yes, Lady Tucker, that is correct. The biggest one is in Busan, South Korea. I figured, countries have been, building and, advancing in so many ways than we have. So I'm not surprised. I knew it wasn't Macy's. I was very skeptical. Stickies. Apparently Stickies is supposed to have the best chicken, but I've never tried it. Maybe I'll give it a try tonight. We'll see. I'll give this a try and I can let you know. Natasha is saying, so the sign world's largest, not based on facts, but just puffing. I think, it's just that they haven't, I guess they want to keep the sign that way. I think they just, are going along, unless somebody confronts them or unless, there's like a reason for them to remove it. I don't think they're going to do that. Because they were at some point, the largest department store in the world. But then, since then, they have not taken down the sign. They kept it as it is. Yeah, so officially they lost the title in 2008. Or 2009, sorry. This is About Time Coffee. Maria Schultz is saying, thank you, Rob. Now we know the truth. All right. I was like, I'm skeptical that they are still the biggest store in the world. I'm like, it can't be. Like, it cannot be. I knew there was some caveat to it. But yeah, in the US, they're still the largest department store. And also bigger than Harrods as well. Felipe Azamur is saying I pronounced his name correctly. Thank you, my friend. I do my best, as much as possible, even though I don't speak Portuguese or Italian. For the US, yes, it's the biggest one. Greetings to you, Felipe. Philly saying, parlez-vous François? François, cappuccinos, cheese. I know the basic. I know the basic French. Not very well, but I know some French. Excuse me? Pardon? I know basic French, basic Italian, basic Portuguese, but not so much. Maybe one of these days, I'll dedicate some time and learn it properly. But unfortunately, life gets in the way and you can't do the things you love to do because you got to take care of other things, right? You're like pulled away by so many things in so many directions and you got to keep going, you got to keep surviving. So you can't do the things you love to do, unfortunately. But I wish I had the time to focus and, continue learning. That would be fantastic. All right, Greg Spau. Right now we are on West 39th Street and Broadway. That is where we are. Lady is saying, I love getting a cooked organic roasted chicken on the weekends. Nice. From Costco, maybe? Talk like you're from Long Island. Long Island is a bit hard, isn't it, in Najuma Brown? I think Najuma Brown is watching. She might know better. DN, greetings. I haven't seen you for some time, right? DN is saying, can I join in, or is this chat by special invitation only? No, my friend, everybody's invited. There's no special invitation on this one. Although on the weekend we might have a special stream for our beloved members and Patreon members. We might have a special stream. I'll let you know if it's going to be possible. And that reminds me, I want to say thank you to all our members and Patreon members. Thank you for the continued support. We appreciate you. Another great coffee shop is 10,000 Coffee. The idea, the concept was brought from Australia with some Korean elements, but over here, their croissant is delicious. The croissant, especially the almond croissant, the pistachio croissant, it is delicious, very delicious. Okay, get the croissant here. The coffee, it's okay. I've had better. But yeah, soon we're gonna have a few streams throughout the week just for our members and Patreon members, so just a heads up. Adriana's saying, I need to go to Costco tonight. I'll connect from my car. I might not comment. Ah, okay, no worries. Oh, that's a church bell. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So Adriana, I also heard that a lot of people in Atlanta are complaining about Poland, huh? I guess it's already spring in Atlanta. Are you guys like a few months ahead? What's going on there? Directress Lady Tucker is asking if we have Tim Hortons. We do, but it's in Queens, not in Manhattan. And apparently there's one in Staten Island too. But no, we don't have Tim Hortons over here. Do you guys have a lot of Tim Hortons in Michigan? I'm assuming you do because you're close to Canada, maybe? Interesting. But no, we don't have Timmy's over here. No Timmy's over here. All right, as you can see, a few businesses are going out of business like this one. It's very common to see empty spaces, retail spaces like this in New York now, especially on Broadway. Unfortunately, businesses are going out of business in New York. And new ones are popping up everywhere too. And we are in the garment district as we speak. This is the garment district. Adriana is saying, yes, all cars are completely covered with green dust. I see. I guess it's been so bad that a lot of people are making videos about it, complaining. Interesting. All right, so there's a church that I've always wanted to visit, but it's always closed. So let's see if it's open today. Let's give it a try. I see the doors might be open at this moment. Oh, it is open. It is open. Oh, they don't allow cell phones. Oh. Let's see if we can at least take a look at it from a distance without getting in too far. So they don't allow cell phones. Let's see if we can just check it out. Understandable. That's understandable. It just says to silence them, but yeah, they don't allow. I figured they wouldn't. If they have that sign, it's most likely that it's not just to silence it, but also no recording of any kind. That's understandable. That's understandable. I just wanted to show you what it looks like from a distance, without getting in too much into inside the building. Anyway, right across the street we have a Bluestone Lane Coffee, an Australian coffee shop. It's funny, like the guy was praying, right? He was on his knees praying, and then he turned around and he saw me, so he got up. He got up to like tell me to back up and leave, you know, like he put his hand up to cover the camera. It's funny. I guess he wasn't really praying, huh? He literally he was literally on his knees praying, and then he turned around, he saw me, he did like stop praying and got up. Told me to not record. Anyway, that is a place that you all should try if you like some halal food, lamb, especially lamb, anything with lamb. That place right there, that is Uyghur cuisine. You must try it. Tanjeri Taga. Bread, the food, everything there over there is just delicious. Like, not too expensive. Most of their foods are less than $20. Oh, I saw Ricardo, right? Greetings to you, Ricardo Holloway, all the way in Pennsylvania. We are still in the Garment District, and specifically 7th Avenue. And over here you'll find one of my absolute favorite places for coffee. This one right here, Le Cafe Coffee, with multiple locations. I love this coffee shop. Great ambiance, beautiful lighting, decor, everything. I love this place. And the coffee is good, the service is good. Out of 10. It's funny, you hear a lot of like Italian, French, Dutch. Everybody's here on vacation, my friends. Everybody is on vacation. Wow, Philly D, you call me a demon, huh? A demon with a phone? Is that what you said? Rob is a demon with a device. Wow. I thought we were friends, my friend. Okay, friends and family. I'm not on vacation either, Cynthia. I'm not on vacation either. It looks like it's only our friends from Europe that are always on vacation. They always be here on vacation. That's how they do it. They live life. They be enjoying life. Philly D, I know you're joking, no problem. No big deal. No big deal. So One of my friends said that, you know, he gets his coffee from Starbucks, right? He doesn't care. So he said, be really, really, really nice to people at Starbucks, because if you are not nice, they will give you a decaf coffee, and then you're going to be half asleep all day.
I'm going to see if she'll be.
So make sure to be nice to people, to the baristas at Starbucks, okay? Be extra, extra nice. Otherwise, they'll give you a decaf coffee, and then you're gonna be asleep. You're gonna be half asleep all day. All right, this is another sign that you are in the garment district. You guys guess what it is? You guess what it is? Obviously, it goes without saying, you know, you have to be really respectful, especially to people who work in the service industry. That goes without saying. But yeah, if you want to get the real coffee, be sure you're nice to people. Be sure you're nice, super nice. That way you don't get a decaf coffee and be asleep all day. Greetings to your first creation. Greetings to you. First creation. You're in England, right? Maybe outside of London, if I remember right. You are a little bit away from central London. Not too far. Greetings to you, Marcela Liceras from Brazil. Why not? Why not? And here's the very first Paris baguette that I went to when I first came to New York City. And I sat over there at the top. They got some good food over here, some good, delicious bakeries. A lot of good stuff. Philly D is saying, I make my own coffee, put it in a tumbler. That saves me $5 every day. That's good. That is good. I have an Italian, like a Bialetti coffee pot. That helps a lot, but at times I don't have the time, so I just do instant coffee. These days, actually, I've been making instant coffee. I've been using Mount Hagen instant coffee. It's not the best. It's all right, because it's still instant coffee. But yeah, whenever I get a chance, whenever I have the time, I grind and prepare my own coffee. New York City never sleeps. Good, more time to eat. That's a good way to put it. You use a French press. That's good stuff too. You make some really dense, delicious, strong coffee with French press. Good for you. But it takes time to clean it, right? It takes a bit of time to clean French press. That's one thing I don't like about it.
Yeah, she's gonna carry it.
See what I mean? It feels like it's summertime again. A lot of people on vacation. You can just spot tourists from a distance. Gary Ting is asking, which coffee origin do you prefer? As long as it's single origin, premium coffee, medium roast, I'm good. That's one thing I like. And that reminds me, I actually have a partner for the channel, a coffee company distributor that's based in Philadelphia that brings coffee from different parts of the world. So if you look into the description of this video, you'll find the company. And you'll find the link for a discount. Coffee, it's organic. You can get whole bean coffee, you can get ground, you can get coffee from Brazil, Guatemala, Kenya, Ethiopia, you name it. So check it out. I know some of you guys have purchased coffee using that link. I appreciate you. And if you can check it out right now while you're watching. How you doing? You can check it out right now. Crowded tonight, yes. It looks like there's a lot of tourists tonight. That's what I was saying. I see tourists from like different parts of the world. I hear different languages right now. I hear Italian, Hebrew, Dutch, French, a lot of French. A lot of French. Gary Ting is saying, nice Philly coffee of brotherly love. You know, Gary. So I have never been to Philly, right? But I met a lot of people who went to that city, and they said it's not brotherly or it's not friendly at all. They're like, nothing about the city is friendly. Look at what people are doing. All excited and everything to be in the city. Taking pictures, taking some dangerous pictures in the middle of the street. It is very crowded tonight, right? All right, the police is saying something to the people. I don't know what's going on. Have a good one, Chitochi TV, all the way in the Philippines. You have a good one, my friend. You take care. We are now passing the theater district over here. There's also a good number of people who are enjoying Broadway shows. Came to enjoy Broadway shows, comedy shows, name it. Oh, Nigma, yes, this is live. This is the perfect weather to walk, indeed. Today it is 45 degrees Fahrenheit. It could not get better than this. Well, it can, but for now, this is good. Philly D is saying people in Philly are not going to be rude to you. You think so? I did not hear anything good about people in Philly. I don't know. That's been the review. But who knows? I would have to experience it myself, right? To find the truth. Ed Potke is saying they're saying possible snow in New York City tomorrow. Yeah, I think we might get some flurries, you know, here and there. Something like a little sprinkle, you know? Just a little sprinkle. But nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. And it's gonna be raining too. And Saturday we might get some snow. We might get a little bit of snow. That's about it. Natasha, you certainly don't want to talk about the Eagles. Oh no, not at all. Not at all. Oh, we got Prime over here. Looks like the red steps are open right now. Ah, Ricardo's saying it depends on what part of Philly. I see. And Kevin is saying, I went to Philly, no one was a jerk, or maybe I was there too briefly. I see. I see. Yeah, it's like, so far at least I've not heard anybody that said, oh, people in Philly are friendly, they're very brotherly. I didn't. Hi, how you doing? No, thank you. I don't want to take a picture with the Grinch. I don't want to take a picture with nobody. I'm good. Oh, the horse is here. One of the nicest looking horses in the city. There it is. Look at that. So you mean to tell me the horses in Scotland and other countries are bigger than that? Because we had a viewer from Scotland and she said, oh, those look like ponies. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like 6'2". The horse is bigger than me, it's taller than me. And you mean to tell me there's a horse even bigger than that? I was really surprised, but apparently out in Scotland they got something bigger than that. They want to hustle me. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Isn't the gimbal a giveaway that I live in this city? Anyway, we got Arabian Oud. Arabian Oud. All right, we have another horse over here. Oh, all the horses are out, huh? All of them are out. Yeah, these guys are well taken care of. You can tell. You can tell they probably went to a private school, you know. Probably had a private tutor. Probably fly private, you know. This ain't no ranch horse. This one is a manicured, pedicured horse. You can tell probably has a private doctor. But I certainly feel bad for the Central Park horses, man. I always wanted to do the Central Park tour, you know, on the horse carriage thing. I wanted to do that for some time, but then I realized how horrible, like, I mean, I just, you know, they look like, you know, they look like they're abused. So I started noticing, especially summertime, and you know, how they're treated. I was like, I'm good. I'm gonna skip that for now. So I changed my mind. Remember I was telling you that I wanted to do a tour of Central Park on a horse carriage? And then I changed my mind. I was like, nope. But honestly though, summertime, you feel really, really bad for the horses, especially the Central Park horses. Oh man, it's like 200 degrees outside. They have to carry, you know, 4 or 5 people at a time, go around Central Park. Pretty much every hour. It's crazy. No bueno, exactly. No bueno for me either. No bueno. They work way too hard, man. Sometimes you can tell they're just like, you can tell they don't want to do it, you know? You could tell they're not happy at all. All right, so one of the shows that I've always wanted to watch is this one right here, the Book of Mormon. A few of my friends had a chance to see it. I haven't had a chance to see it. I'll probably see it one day, but it is very popular. Always busy. See, the show's going on right now. Daniela Rodriguez. Greetings to you. They collapse. They do. Yeah, sometimes it gets too hot and they collapse. That is true, unfortunately. All right, we have another church right here. Let's see if we can get in. Let's see if it's at all possible, maybe to see it from a distance. Friends and family, let's see, we have 424 people. How many people have liked this video and how many people have shared with a friend? Let's see. Let's see if you did share and liked. Give me a thumbs up. No lying. God is watching. No lying. Greetings to you, Renee Zakari. Raw, visit Penn's Landing. I'm originally from Philly. Okay, I've never heard of Philly Landing, but oh, it's closed. What? Why is every church? Oh, it's closed to the public. I see. We can't get in. But at least I'll show you what it looks like. This is St. Malachi's, the Actors Chapel. Thank you so much, Rev Sunshine, Connie E. Looks like Cami G have done the same. Thank you so much, Maria Schultz, Giacomo Vincenzo. Grazie mille, Giacomo. I'm just peeking because we can't get in. We are not allowed to get in. They are not allowing us to get in. And this is Lily's Victoria's establishment, one of the very popular pubs, bars in the area. Thank you so much, Latanya Tucker. I appreciate it. Penn's Landing is across from, from the bridge from Camden in New Jersey. I see. I'm gonna look into it. Never even heard of it. I don't think I've heard of it. See what I mean? You hear a lot of French today. You're fascinated by the Amish community. I heard the Amish community sometimes have buffets that are like $5-6 and you can eat all you want. One of my favorite YouTubers went to an Amish community, and he showed an all-you-can-eat buffet. Oh my Lord, it was good. It looked so good. You can get all kinds of food for less than $10. I'm loving it. It makes some good food. I guess they're not, they're not greedy like some corporations. So they don't mind giving you a big quantity at a normal price, right? And both cases saying they don't usually close St. Patrick's Church. That is correct. They don't close until 8 p.m. That's one of the reasons that I showed St. Patrick's a few dozen times. That's why I take you guys there often. I love St. Patrick's. Thank you so much. Thank you, Director Slicky Tucker. Nigma saying best banana bread ever. Hey, if a community makes delicious food at bakeries, I'm sold. That's all I need. That's all the reason there is, or at least the main reason, to visit a new area and community. They make delicious bakeries, baked goods, food. I'm good. I loves it. And then everything else is pretty much secondary. Thank you so much, Emma. Emma has liked and shared. Thank you so much. Friends and family. I wanna take this opportunity again to say thank you to Judith Hinton. I don't know if you're watching right now, Judith Hinton. Thank you so much for the support via PayPal. Thank you so much. Thank you for making today's stream possible. And I also want to say thank you to those who supported the channel today with super chats. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Greg Spau, Latanya Tucker. Thank you. Oh, I see delicious tiramisu, chocolate mousse, New York cheesecake. Not bad, $7.95. They got the red velvet cake. Enrique Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat.
What do you want?
Thank you for making these streams possible. Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique, where are you watching from? Ah, those pastries look delicious, right? Just the two of us. I was gonna sing for the pastry. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Maybe me and the red velvet cake. We can make it work if we try, right? We can make it work if we try. Just the two of us. So OT sings. So I looked into prices in the UK, right? Because the other day you said a mango is 85 pence, which is equivalent to $1 and some change, okay? And I looked at prices in the UK, Ireland. Man, you guys got some really good prices. I don't know, should I move to Ireland? Ireland, especially Ireland, man. McSweeney family. I hear good things about the prices in Ireland. Milk, eggs, food, everything is a lot cheaper. Interesting. Philly D saying, I feel bad after I drink anything with sugar or eat anything with sugar. Well, you know, Philly D, yeah, so, you know, everything is good in moderation, as they say, right? And if you do a lot of walking, maybe a couple of hours a day in New York and Philadelphia, or maybe in Florida, you know, right? That could help. But yeah, you're right. Everyday sugar and stuff, it's not, yeah, you got to do it in moderation. And the thing is, everything that we eat, especially in terms of bread and whatnot, it already has sugar. Or it's already, you know, it's going to be converted into sugar in our bodies. So, yeah, you got to be really careful. You're right. Renee Zakari, thank you so much for the support. Renee Zakari, thank you so much for the support. More pastries, more delicious treats, more delicious good foods. It's a little corner supermarket that we have here. This is Cascade Cafe. Greetings to you, Alexandria Noyne, all the way in Cali. Sugar, 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 sugar. Sugar, 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 how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly? Anyway, friends, one more time, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And you can also support the channel using the different ways that are listed in the description of this video. All the details are in the description if you choose to support the channel. And I think that's gonna be the end of today's stream, coming up in a couple of minutes. I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for joining in from different parts of the world. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I want to say thank you to First Creation, Neil, Human Hysteria, Omnigma, Latanya Tucker, Cynthia Ava, Alexandria, Miss Frances, Anderson Oliveira, Ray of Sunshine, OT Sinks, Neil Bell, Renee Zakari, Greg Spau. Let's see. And also Enrique Gonzalez, Natasha P, 12 brothers, sorry, Ed Poach K, Cindy and Alex Mondeli. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, friends and family, I think this is going to be the end of today's stream. I will see you soon, hopefully this weekend. I don't have an umbrella yet. And I'm probably not going to be buying one soon. I'm kind of pissed off about the last few. So if it rains tomorrow, for sure, I might not see you. So maybe on the weekend, we'll see. In the meantime, thank you very much again to all of you. Thank you, Mark Yasumatsu, Emma in Montana, Bighorn MT, Greg Spell. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you. Appreciate the support. You have a good one, everybody. Abix Girl, John Abraham. Take care, everyone. Valerie Wood, take care as well. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and become part of the family. Thank you, Abdoulaye. Have a good night, everyone. Take care, Neil. Until next time, and Birmingham close-up. Have a good one as well. Boa noite, Brazil. Boa noite, Ana Kovac. Take care. See you guys soon. See everybody.